Move that out of the way. Hey, you got that vape?
I got mine, yeah.
Can I smack it? Indoor. Oh, hooked up today, are we?
Yeah, dude, I got the. Once plug, always plug.
You like
You
that
feel
one
me?
better?
I do like this
I know
one
you
better.
do.
Yeah. I do like that one though.
They're not bad.
Yeah, it's a good
You're
one.
keen on this flavor.
Huh?
You're keen on this flavor.
Dude, I
It's
like
the
it.
only
Dude,
one you
it doesn't taste good, but I like it. You know what I'm saying?
get. I suppose.
If you ever had those things, like it's something that's not good, but you really just like can't get enough of them.
Yeah, that's how I feel about beer.
Dude, yeah, beer is another one. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Certain types of candy, like let's see,
I like those circus peanuts.
circus peanuts, dude. Jelly beans, dude. Jelly
Yeah,
beans are
that's-
awful.
Yeah.
Jelly
They
beans are so bad. Dude, another thing, bro.
But something you
what
can just sit there and destroy.
candy corn? Who likes candy corn?
I can actually say I do have a genuine satisfaction for candy corn.
Cameron, candy corn is the worst, all-time
Dude,
worst
mellow
Halloween
cream,
candy.
any mellow cream I like. I like it.
It's so gross.
Dude, yeah. I don't think so though. I don't think it's that bad. Anyways, guys, welcome back to Eat Up With It. Logan, I stole your intro.
Well, it's our intro. You can do it. Go ahead.
How are we doing, guys? We're tired. We're here. We're ready to take it in the rear.
He's starting out hot and hurty today.
Scratch it. Nah, but anyways, how are we doing, folks? How are you doing?
Cam, I'm tired, dude. I'm trying to flop my schedule last night. I stayed up till about 4, which is about 24 hours. Stayed up, went to sleep, woke up about 1. It's about 8 o'clock right now, and your boy's dragging. I'm ready for bed.
My bedtime.
Dude, you've been up forever, dude.
Yeah. What? 17 hours, 18 hours now.
Yeah.
Probably. I've been up since 2 a.m. It is actually, 8 o'clock?
Why'd you get up at 2? What time did you have to be at work?
4. I worked 4 to
Cameron.
4 today.
Cameron, that's too much. It's simply too much.
It was needed, dude. We are struggling.
Who needed it? I know I didn't need it.
Well, for me to be able to perform my job with little obstacles, I needed to work that very long shift today because we got a lot done. I mean, it didn't too much feel like it, but we did get a lot done today. But it was just me and my boss, and he has to do manager stuff all the time. So
Yeah.
I was, solo dolo for a majority of the day. But he did help out a lot. We did so much today. It just felt like we never left.
Yeah.
Felt like we never left the work site, dude. We was just there forever.
Grinding all day.
All day.
Well, I feel you. I mean, my shifts are always 12 hours, so I understand what you're saying. Like, by like hour 9, you're like, dude. I mean, there's nothing more I have left to give.
You know that SpongeBob episode where they open the Krusty Krab for 24 hours? It's like Mr. Krabs like, day 13.
Yeah.
He's ringing the bell. Dude, that was us like every hour of the day today, dude. Absolutely trying to just make the most of it because it was horrible. We have back to school, first of the month, tax-free weekend.
Gotta love it.
It was a trifecta, dude.
You had it, but you did it. You made it.
Here we are.
When's your next day?
Working?
Yep.
I'm off the next 2, so I'll be back Thursday.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing. So at least
they've
you're
been
off.
really doing me like that lately. I've been pretty steady for working mornings. And
Yeah, dude. Hey, how about a good, solid 6:45 in the morning workout?
You talking to him?
Yeah, like a nice jog. You know what I'm saying? About 6:45.
You are a crackhead for trying to get me to run right now.
That'll be after my 12-hour shift. What did you do after work today?
I'm here. This is me after work today.
Yeah.
This is me after work today, dude. I'm here doing a podcast with you because it sounds a whole lot better than running.
It does sound better than running. We could do that too. We could just get here and before the kids
Podcast
wake
while
up.
we run.
Dude, we first of all,
Jogcast.
Let's do the jogcast, dude. Yeah, it's the jogcast.
We're
bro.
just full of great ideas anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. We're eat up with it.
I like it.
Gotta have
it plays too well. Dude.
It does play
It
too
just
well.
plays too well.
It plays too well.
My
But dude,
brother at one point was like, "Dude, you just say it so much anymore." I'm just like, "Bro, it's like a movement now."
dude, it is. It's the eat up with it
It's like
movement.
a
Hashtag
movement
eat
now.
up with it movement, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to bury that hashtag into everything we possibly can.
Try,
it might be
dude.
something big one day. You
Maybe.
never know.
One
we
day.
might have
And
a
it's-
TV show.
And it's because of you guys. We appreciate you.
It is all because of you guys.
All 3 of you watching our shorts right now. Dude, what is going on with our
I
shorts?
think we're genuinely shadow banned on
Cameron,
YouTube, but
what
we've
did
been
we say?
Dude, we're posting a lot of political stuff, like controversial political stuff.
With
That's
Donald
really
Trump stuff?
with a lot of stuff. Like, not
Yeah.
even just our shorts, but our videos.
Yeah.
I don't think YouTube likes it.
They may not. They
They
may
might
not like
fund
it.
the Democratic Party.
Yeah. Well, listen, dude.
Netflix does.
Netflix does for sure. That's proven.
Yeah.
But I'm going to talk about whatever I feel like because I do this for fun. Oh, dude,
we're
you know
American.
what? I completely forgot to tell you, man. I had a guy randomly, shout out to all you fans or, want to be working with us, people that want to work with us, dude. Because,
Wait,
dude,
what?
I had a guy DM me on Instagram, a guy that runs a clip channel, and was just like, I want to have you, I want to do clips for you guys, and my fee is small.
Like, reasonably small?
I mean, I didn't ask. I was just like, man, we just do it for fun. Because I don't really want somebody...
What's his handle? Shut him out.
Some clips. Give me a second.
Shut him
I'll
out.
find it. But anyway, what do you think of that,
I
dude? Like
think we
somebody
should-
actually hit me up, like trying to do
that's
that.
awesome for starters, dude. That's really cool, man. And I know there's a lot of people who are actually trying to I know there's guys out there that are really good at stuff like that. And
Yeah.
they try to make a living because I know a lot of people do it for especially gamers for just game clips. People who are trying to get on to different gaming agencies or whatever they're called anymore, like FaZe, they try to make clips for these guys so they can get into these exclusive gaming clubs and communities and stuff. And there's a lot of people out there trying to make a living because a lot of people have a knack for it and they've just spent a lot of time doing that stuff. And quite frankly, he might have the experience over us.
Sign us clips.
Sign his clips. We will pocket you, bro, and I will consider you in the future.
CINUS clips.
Everybody
Like
check
that-
them out.
Everybody check them out on
Check 'em
Instagram.
out.
But yeah, they run a clips channel and stuff, and was saying, we're trying to, was trying to reach out and try to help us out, just for set a small fee. But I'm not really if it's not
We're
for
not
free.
balling yet.
No.
We're not
Like-
balling yet. But I would definitely like to keep him as a potential.
Anybody that has pointers or wants to help out, I'm more than willing to listen to anybody that wants to help or give pointers or anything like that. We're just not really in a position at all, not even close to a position to be yeah, we're gonna pay for somebody to do our clips.
Yeah.
Not a shot. I don't care if it's 20, dude. If it's $20 a week, it's just there's no way.
Well, it would probably go by clips.
Yeah, what am I gonna pay somebody $5 a clip? There's no way.
No.
not a
especially
shot.
with the views we're getting right now. No.
No, there's no shot. There's no
Not
shot.
right now, but that doesn't mean in the future it's not going to happen.
That doesn't mean I wouldn't pay somebody $50 for a good lesson.
That's different.
You know what I'm saying? A
'Cause
good
we're
lesson.
getting educated rather than letting someone else do it for us.
Exactly. I'm more interested in the knowledge of the actual skill than I am having somebody just coming in and doing the work for me all the time, and then I can just go on about my day. I'd rather do it myself, if I'm being honest. I want to know how to do it. I want to know how it works.
We should, anyways.
You should, even if it ever got to a point where we could afford to do it. Like if we ever made money from this, and we could afford to have somebody, producing the whole show, dude, 100%.
I still want to be there learning it.
I would want to know how to do it,
Yeah.
or how it works, because at that point you can kind of help with certain ideas, or maybe you can tweak things on
benefits
production. Everybody would benefit. The show would benefit. So
That's pretty cool, though. He hit you up, man.
just hit me up out of nowhere, and to finish it off, put 100. After I said, but I was nice. I just said I really, really appreciate it, and I genuinely do. That's really cool. So flattering for somebody to be like, man, let me try to do your clips for you.
Yeah, it's cool.
That is the coolest thing ever. But we're just not in that position. But to finish that off, whoever that was just gave the 100 and a heart sign to finish it off. That they knew.
cool.
I'm glad that they received it that way. I just don't have the aspiration to pay anybody to do anything right now.
Yeah.
There's no point.
We're still figuring it out.
What's the point? If we're ever to the point where we're getting thousands of views per podcast,
Yeah.
and thousands of views per TikTok, and maybe we are making a little bit of money, and it's not incredibly ignorant to pay somebody to do clips, maybe then.
Yeah.
But that's a long way from now. We're just hanging out. We do this for fun. I do it for fun. I love doing this. It's a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Because we would just sit around and talk shit and just hang out anyway.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Let the world see it.
Let the world see it.
Share our experience with everybody.
Yeah. So what did we talk about on the last podcast? Do you remember?
It was a lot of political stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of political, but did we talk about anything about the podcast, what we're planning on with the podcast?
No, we actually have not.
Okay, so let's go into that, and then this will just be the podcast we post next.
And then we will do the one.
You need to post yours next. Yours next, but this one will come after that.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, this one will come out next week, and then the one we have in the pocket. So, just for everybody.
Wait, do we have one before mine?
We have one or two we're sitting on.
Lord, I always never expect that we have more.
Yeah, we're
I feel
chilling.
like we just forget about them.
Yeah, we're big
I
chilling.
forget about them. You see them every day. So.
Oh yeah, we're big chilling. But anyway, so coming up in the future, and it should be the week that this one posts, which is just next week for us. We should have had on. Let's see. I don't have my list. Do you have your list?
No.
Okay. Well, either way, we're gonna Aaron and I. Damn, it's because I played Xbox with Aaron all night last night. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I love you so much.
It's all right, dude. It's all right.
Cam and I are going to be going on to our solo videos.
Yes.
Section. Finally gonna be moving into where we're doing some singular production.
I have a lot in store for a big different crowd of people out there that we haven't necessarily reached too much. So.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to split up the responsibility, and it is going to be a responsibility. If you don't get where you have a schedule, we set the schedule. We already talked about it, and the show that we're going to provide for each day of the week. So if we don't hold up to our end of the bargain, that's just a responsibility that you have to do your own video on those certain days. And then we obviously have our podcast, eat up with it, subscribe, like, notification bell, all that good stuff. So we're going to be working into our own singular shows. Cam, why don't you just go ahead and talk a little bit about like some of the things that you want to do?
Absolutely. It's going to be called Cam's Corner. It's going to be primarily at my house, in my corner. I have a little station in my house where I do all my gaming and whatever. But we're gonna try to aim, especially for Mondays and Wednesdays, for me to do a lot of like manga and anime review stuff. But Mondays are gonna be primarily manga Mondays, is what I've had it set for now. And I'm gonna be reviewing entireties of series that I have read. I'm going to be rereading everything, and it's going to be fresh from the start, and I'm going to take everybody on a little journey with me. We're going to be able to experience and try our best to get down to the nitty-gritty of everything that I want to cover, and anything that you guys are going to want me to cover in the future as well, because I know there is a lot, and I mean a lot of different mangas out there, and I am trying my best. I just got into reading not too long ago, and I am fascinated. I am absolutely sucked into the world of manga right now, and I'm loving it, dude, and I want to review it, and I want everybody to be a part of the experience with me. So we're going to dedicate Mondays to doing manga, and I'm going to have One Piece Wednesdays, because One Piece has 30 years almost of content that we have to cover, and I'm going to do that from the start as well. And I have already completed the manga and completed the current animation. I watch it weekly. I read it weekly. And holy hell, it's a lot to cover, guys. So Wednesdays are going to be dedicated completely to One Piece. We're going to start it fresh. We're going to go from the very beginning, and we are going to dive deep into the world of Monkey D. Luffy and the One Piece world. And it's going to be an adventure. It's going to be its own One Piece in a way. But apart from that as well, I'm also going to start streaming on the channel as well. I'm going to have my own separate Twitch, but it's going to be tied to the podcast. I haven't got the details for that just yet, because I just now got into owning a computer, so I still have a lot of stuff to figure out with that. I have to get my streaming stuff set up, and I have to get a camera as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a little bit of things to acquire. I need to get some more storage for my computer, because especially with editing videos for Logan and the podcast now, I have no storage. And for me to do gaming and editing on the same thing, I'm gonna have to get some more storage. So there's some things to do. There's a to-do list.
So those things will be on Thursdays, and they'll be on
yes,
Saturday.
We'll be doing live streams. I'm aiming for Thursdays. We're gonna do live streams on Thursdays. I'm gonna post those full videos to our YouTube channel here on Eat Up With It, so that way you guys can watch it if you missed the stream on Thursdays. But we're gonna do live streams. We're gonna try to make it fun. I am also going to be covering entire series on there, because I like a lot of story-driven things, a lot of single-player stuff. But we'll have a little fun multiplayer sessions here and there with a bunch of friends, because there's all kinds of games out there that me and my friends play. But I'm going to try to aim for like a series driven thing just so people can, make it episodic. Watch it from start to finish. Like, oh, he completed the entirety of this. And a lot of streamers do that and people really like it. And I like that idea. And that's how I've always liked watching YouTube stuff as well. I've not been much into watching live streams, but I know a lot of people out there really enjoy it. And Aaron and them has been getting into it. And they seem to have a lot of fun with it. And it just seems like a good idea. And I play a lot of video games anyways. So it's like record it and let people have fun with us. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a cool thing. And I'm really excited to do it, but we have some objectives to complete first.
Yeah, got a lot of work to do.
And I just outside of like the social media and the podcast, like life has just been busy.
Which we have talked a lot about, like bringing some more things onto the channel. Like we haven't fished at all. We haven't done that at all. We talked about getting some more things on the channel. It's just really with our schedules right now, it's kind of hard. Here in a little while, month or so, hopefully that'll switch a little bit. We'll get a little bit more similar. We'll have at least some set days where you're off.
Yes.
And then we can go from there. We can get on some fishing videos and stuff. But as far as the single videos, those are just like a responsibility thing. Yeah. Like a personal responsibility. Yeah. So we'll be able to do that. Really, we've wanted to do this for a while. So it's time that we really just start locking in. We've went over with how to set the, you showed you how to set up everything, how to do everything. What'd you think of editing?
It's a lot, dude, and there's still so much to it, and it's like I can get so creative with it. But with this, I'm just being gentle. I don't want to get too crazy with it. But I've had a lot of fun because, like, I edited a lot more after you left that day. I probably got over half the podcast edited.
Yeah.
So there's I'd say there's like a third left for me to do.
There's a lot to it.
There's, dude, so much to it, and it's fascinating to me.
Hey, you're welcome. For showing you how to do it.
Thank you.
I had to find out how to do every single thing. I watched a video on how to edit every single portion of that video.
Insane, dude, because it's a lot.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of stuff that, like,
and I'm not even that,
damn.
And I'm not even good at it. It's just good enough to where I'm comfortable putting it up. Like, it's not that good.
It's watchable.
It's watchable. It's hard. There's a lot of stuff to it.
Dude, there is a lot of stuff to it. And eventually, we get us another camera.
Oh, yeah.
Different angles. Zoom in on the faces sometimes. Okay. Little goofy shit here and there.
So, with you, you're gonna be handling Mondays and Wednesday evenings.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Monday morning at 8:00, Wednesday evening at 4. That's what we're shooting for.
Yes.
And then mine is going to be Tuesday morning. I'm gonna have I guess I'm gonna call it the logbook. I don't really know. Everybody likes it. Pretty sure it's already used. I'd like to do something that's, genuine, like something that's one-off, Find something that I can call it myself. But
is there the logbook out there?
Yeah, there's YouTube channels on it. But it's just nothing talking about what I'm talking about.
We can't be bumping.
I don't know.
Ideas.
Yeah, don't want to be bumping uglies. So I don't know what I'm going to call it. Really, I'll find out. But Tuesday will be Talk Shit Tuesday. Tuesday is just whatever I feel like is on my mind that I feel like coming out and talking to. It could be a 10-minute video. It could be a 40-minute video. I don't know what Tuesday's going to bring. It might just be a self-podcast that I just hang out and fuck around. That's $1. But
cha-ching.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm figuring out how to do the sounds and stuff.
Yeah, dude.
We need. Hey, listen. Apart from all this, I also am looking at getting us a soundboard, and I'm going to run a soundboard for us during the pods.
Hell yeah.
And I'm working on that pretty soon, and we'll probably have that pretty soon. I'm not going to lie, because they're cheap, and, and you could do a lot with those too, and program a lot of different sounds and stuff, and I think that'll be like a good addition for just like the stagnant airtime that we have.
Yeah.
And it's funny. So
yeah.
We're going to get a soundboard soon.
Okay, cool.
I've been looking at doing that.
All right, so that's...
Because I want a cha-ching button every time, bro. Yeah. I'm going to start taxing myself, too, because I slip them and you don't hear them.
I know.
And I'm editing the video, dude.
I don't realize it until...
cuss right after I'll cuss, and you'll be like, dang, dude, I got $1. That's $5 now. And I'm just like, dude, I cussed like 15 times.
Nice.
Like just a second ago, and you don't even like notice.
I try not to, man. It is what it is. But and I try, and I don't usually notice that you said the F word until while I'm editing the video, and I'm like, dang it. But I didn't catch him, so he got away with it. But anyway, so Cam's Corner Monday morning. Yep. That'll be Manga Monday.
Yeah.
I almost said mangaka.
I know.
Manga Monday. And then Tuesday will be Logbook, whatever I'm going to call it. But it's Talk Shit Tuesday. We're just hanging out, talking shit. Wednesday morning will be...
Wednesday. It's 4 p.m.
for you.
Oh, you have something.
I have something Wednesday as well. So Wednesday will be my Wednesday weekend review. That's where I'm going to really go into stuff that happened over the weekend, because I'll probably record that video on a Sunday. That way I can watch like UFC on Saturday, record that video on Sunday, and then post it on Wednesday, and it'll just be the weekend review from the weekend prior.
Yeah.
And then on Thursday will be I can't even remember what I called it, but it's going to be my Thursday weekend preview.
Yeah.
That'll be the weekend coming. Probably record that on Tuesday-ish, post it on Thursday, and that'll go over like the sports events. Like it'll be I'll probably be covering anything football, maybe a little bit of basketball whenever that comes in way later from now, and UFC. So a lot of football, a lot of UFC, a little bit of Olympics until that's out of here, and then I'll play around with some sports here and there. But I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be really fun.
Absolutely. Dude.
And then Friday, that's going to be our Eat Up With It days from now on. We're just switching to Friday. That way everybody has the weekend to watch the videos.
I like it.
And then the short videos will keep everybody keeping along through the week.
Yeah.
So
TikToks to spread awareness.
Yeah, it's going to be so much work. But once you're on my schedule, son, oh god, it's going to be beautiful.
Cheddar. Cheddar cheese. Dude.
Cheddar cheese. Yeah, but I'm really excited.
We're hitting a lot of different spectrums.
We are. And guys, feel free to leave us a comment, leave us anything that you feel like you want to see. Like if you guys really want to watch us review some videos, that's something we keep talking about and we never do. Even one podcast, like I think the one we just edited at your place.
Yeah.
I was like, we're going to watch some videos today.
In
we
the
never
very
watch videos.
beginning, and then you was like, nah, never mind. We're tired.
Yeah, we're tired. We're not going to watch those.
It was an idea for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Well, anyway, what's new, Cam? How you been, buddy?
I have been tired. I've been working, but what's new?
So tell me about your car, dude. What's going on with your car?
Oh my god. I was on my way to work the other day. Well, all right, I'll start by saying this. And I have done this every time I've tried explaining to people what's going on, but I'll start from the beginning. It was about 6 months ago. I had to put an oil pan gasket on my oil pan because it was leaking oil. So, I take the oil pan off, put a gasket on it.
Is it the upper or lower?
It's the oil pan gasket. So it's the oil pan underneath the car.
Yeah, well, often there's an upper and a lower oil pan.
Is there? Oh, well, I just have one that sits on the bottom of my motor.
Yeah, it's the very bottom one. Mm-hmm. There's not another pan below that?
No.
Okay. Like there's not another seam where bolts are holding.
No, it's just one entirety of the pan that sits underneath of the motor. But whenever I replaced it, whenever I did, I dropped the oil pan, scraped all the old whatever was left of a gasket. It looked like they just put like a cum shot of like CVT silicone around like the edge. So like when I took it off, there was like nothing. There was like remnants of what used to be a seal. So I dropped it, scraped and cleaned every bit of like the seal that was on it and on my motor. Put a new gasket, new silicone, squeezed it up on there, bolted it down. As I was bolting down, 2 bolts were stripped. Love it. So whoever had it before me had to do the same thing and didn't do it properly and it overturned. And I torqued every one of them. I literally had went and bought a torque wrench for the specific reason of like putting it down to a certain foot-pound. Yeah, so I don't
like
do nothing stupid.
Like 35 foot-pounds, like real
I think it was like 35, 37 foot-pounds.
You're welcome. I am.
Paper mechanic over here, this guy. You know.
I see
this guy over here, he goes to Lincoln for a couple of
Oh, yeah, I see how you are.
Whatever.
Dude, paper mechanic, dude. That's crazy.
I had to. You set yourself up.
That's dirty.
Leave me alone.
Go ahead.
But anyways, I put it back on there, noticed 2 bolts were stripped, so my solution at the time was to just fill the bolt holes full of silicone and just put the bolts back up in there. There wasn't much else I was going to do. I sure wasn't getting a tap kit because I am too much of a chicken to tap into an aluminum motor.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it. So I was like, this will hold. And it did for a very long time until I went to work a week ago almost, and I'm pulling out of my driveway, and then my motor like went, because like it's a hill right there, so I flatten out, and as soon as I flatten out, look both ways, tick 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 tick. I was like, oh, what the hell? I pull out and it doesn't do it. I'm going up the road and it's just like fine, and then it's like tick 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 tick. I'm like, what the hell is this? So I pull into the church at the end of the holler, and I look I'm like, there's no way that I am losing oil or I have no oil in my car because it sounds bad. So I was like, we're going to check my oil. This is an issue. Pop the hood, pull out the dipstick, bone dry. Bone dry. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I look underneath my car. It is just soaking wet all the way to the back with oil. I look at like the driveway, or not the parking lot where I pulled in. There's just a little trail, little dots of oil going out. Pain, dude. It was so horrible of a morning for me because I was on my way to work, and thank God I got up super early, and Riley got up super early because she took me to Walmart, but I had time to get oil, put it in my car, and I didn't even take it home. I ended up having her take me to her grandma's house, and her grandma, thank you, Mimi. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Mimi.
Mimi is the goat. She's the plug. She's helped out always. She's letting me use her car right now because mine is out of commission until I replace another oil pan gasket, or I'm gonna have to get somebody to tap those bolt holes so I can.
Cameron, I can try.
I need to fix it. We can do it. I mean,
I have a tap kit.
Do you?
I have a good one. Yeah.
Well, that sounds promising.
I don't like tapping things.
I don't think anybody likes. I don't think trained professionals like tapping aluminum motors.
I am a trained professional. I have
machined
paperwork.
before.
I'm a machinist and a mechanic. I literally have two separate verts. Like I've done this 2 separate times in school.
Well, I'm trying to fix my car and get rid of it so I can get a nice one.
Yeah. Well,
Cam wants.
Cam gets this job. Cam can have whatever Cam wants within reason.
I was gonna say within reason. Huh?
We don't need a $600 Toyota Camry. $600 a month.
Ouch.
Toyota Camry.
That's a lot. No, I don't want nothing like that. I do want something fuel efficient.
Yeah, dude, actually,
I don't care what it is.
said?
I can drive a smart car, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, dude. I think about it all the time. Man, I'd love to just trade my truck in for like a little sedan, dude. Just great on gas. Something that gets like 40 miles to the gallon. I could not handle it if I had 40 miles to the gallon again.
That's a dream, dude. I get like 18 in my Dodge.
I'd be like,
and it's CVT,
prices.
so I don't like get bad here, good there. It's 18 everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like consistent fuel mileage, but damn, it's just, I want better, you know? I could be getting better out of my car, and it does really good, and the car's fine. I just need to fix the oil issue, and everything other than that, the motor is good. It runs really good. It's a CVT transmission, so I have no transmission issues, and if there's an issue, it's an issue, and there's no driving it.
Yeah.
Because those things do not go out of commission. They are supposed to be good forever, but
they're all right.
that's what they say. But, and I mean, it does good.
Hoodles, you'll be all right. I mean, I can help you with all that. But we order a new gasket.
Yeah. And those are cheap. It's like,
let's tap them holes, baby.
Ouch. We'll do it. I have it sitting up at her dad's house because I was gonna have her dad look at it with me, but I didn't know you had a tap kit. Actually.
Yeah, I probably have like 4. If I'm being honest.
Well, that's reassuring.
Yeah. I probably have a lot. I have a really nice one though, like a professional, like a full kit, not like just a little box that you got at the
starter
at
kit.
Hard. No, I have a full professional kit. T handles.
Well,
the whole deal.
we should schedule a day whenever we're both off, and we can dedicate 6 hours to dicking around on.
I'm not off again until Friday.
And you know I work.
Yeah, today's my last day off of the week, and then I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
We'll have to figure that out. We'll do that after the podcast, but
yeah.
Yeah, my car's just being ignorant right now, and I'm ready for a new one for sure. I want something a little nicer, a little more fuel efficient.
Oh, dude, you're gonna getting at something decent, dude. You're gonna be like, oh, nice. You're gonna love.
I'm gonna show up, and they're gonna be like, dude, we know you want this, but there's this Mustang over here that we're gonna give you for the same price.
No, you got to think, dude. Whatever you buy, you have to pay insurance for it too.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Damn. That's fine.
Yep, full coverage.
I can do that.
Full coverage be expensive.
I can do it.
Yeah, do you have an accident on your record?
No.
Nice.
Clean.
Nice.
Squeaky.
What do you pay a month for your car?
I am on her mom's insurance.
Really? What do you pay?
$50. Well, 55.
Chilling.
She's got.
Now, what does
insurance.
Riley pay?
I'm pretty sure because the 600 is a total of like her insurance and her car payment. So her car payment was like, I think she's paying like $150.
That's not terrible for full coverage. That's pretty good.
150, 160.
That's what I pay for my truck. I pay like 144 for my truck.
She's in that range.
for full coverage on my truck and
hell, it's
and
probably
liability
actually more
on
than that
Angel's
because
car.
she had wrecked her car prior. So yeah, she totaled it on Elk. She had a Honda Civic. Totaled
On Elk.
on an elk, dude, right there at the fire department.
No
Yeah,
way.
I
You
swear,
hit an
dude.
elk, dude?
Yeah, when I used to, it was when I was working at Little Caesars in the motel still. We just got together and I was just moving in with her. And me and Caleb was at work and we was getting ready to come home and like she was coming out to like town or whatever and she calls me fucking losing her mind.
That's $1.
Dude. Cha-ching. I got one right here actually. I'll plop it.
I don't have any cash. I owe like $7
How
or
you
something.
doing, George? But yeah, dude, she called me losing her mind. And I'm like trying to make sense of anything she's trying to say. And we're making our way towards the fire department. And she finally spits it out. And it's just like, I hit an elk. And I'm like, what do you mean you hit an elk? And then we finally pull in. And I'm like, oh my God.
Cave the whole top half of her car
Dude, she's
in.
lucky it didn't come through the windshield and kill her. Because it was horrible. And I was like, why were you going 65 or whatever you was going? She was going fast. She told me she was going pretty fast. And I was like, why? Like around a corner, over a bridge, where it's narrow.
Oh yeah, it was
in
right
the
there.
dark.
Oh, it was right there at like the
Yeah, it
back
was
road
right
to
as soon
Holbrook
as
Town.
it's coming from
The back road to Holbrook Town.
Yeah, right in front of it.
Yeah, bro.
It was right there, dude.
Dang.
Hurt. She was upset, dude.
Well,
Rightfully so, but it was pretty bad.
It's all right. You'll get a new car and you'll be able to
I ain't even
enjoy
sweating
yourself.
it,
You don't sweat it.
I ain't
dog.
sweating it.
So let me tell you a little bit about my old lady.
Wow, what is going on?
All right, dude. So our family medical hit, dude. Our children are just destroyed as far as it comes to genetics, dude. They're just
What'd you
not going to
do?
make it, dude. Because well, I didn't do anything. I'm just saying our kids genetically they hit the opposite of the lottery, dude. My dad dead at 52. Like her dad barely hanging on, kidney failure, the whole nine. Got like
he's
black
got-
lung,
yeah, he's got the
everything.
book.
Eat up with it, dude.
He
He's got
is
the
eat
whole
up with
thing. Whatever you can imagine, he's got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so diabetes, blind, he's got it all.
Oh, is he blind now?
Can't hardly see nothing. Blind's bad.
That sucks, man.
It's all right. He's still in good spirits. I was talking to
Well,
him.
as
We
long
went
as
over there
he's in
today.
good
I was over there today. He's in good spirits. But anyway, yeah. So our kids just have the terriblest genetics because we don't have the greatest ones. The worst one of all is Angel's. Angel's about the sickliest little person I've ever seen in my life. That poor girl. She is anemic. All right. She's got thyroid issues.
Yeah.
You know, she just found out this year she's got to have she had to have glasses. She's got glasses now.
Dang.
Yep. And then
Blind.
she so she's trying to get this job, right? And before she could get this job, and it's going to help her with her school. You know, this job it's an externship and it'll help her whenever she graduates. Give her some experience. And she goes for her job. Well, she goes for her physical. She gets the job. She goes for her physical. They give her all her tests or whatever, drug tests, all that good stuff. Take her blood pressure. Blood pressure is 165 over like 108.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Dude,
Cameron.
what the hell,
They
Logan?
took it 5 times. Had her lay down and everything. Tried to
It
take
was
her.
the same 5 times?
Dude, it was like 155. The lowest it got, I think she said, was 155 to 106. Over 106
Dude,
was the
how's her
lowest one she
bottom
got.
triple digits like that, dude.
Not good.
That's no
supposed to be
bueno.
120 over
That's
80.
Like Mr. Werschmidt type blood
Bro.
pressure, dude.
It's not good.
That's insane, dude.
Whatever
Holy
it is.
hell. What causes this?
Terrible genetics, I guess. I don't know. She's got a propensity for it. So what they told her was like, is anybody in your family hypertensive? And she was just like, yeah, pretty much everybody. And they were like, parents? She was like, both. They were like, all right, well, that puts you in the 75th percentile for having the propensity to have hypertension, right? Okay. And they were like, all right, so you had kids, right? And she was like, yeah. And they were like, all right, did you ever have any hypertensive issues while you were pregnant? She was like, yeah, with my daughter, I had preeclampsia, which is hypertension. And they were like, yeah, that puts you in the 98th percentile for having hypertension. That means like she's 98% likely to have hypertension.
Yeah.
So she has hypertension. So now she's on medication.
Oh my God, Logan.
Yeah.
That
she
sucks.
has been annoying. Yeah.
All this going on, Logan's just like, man, she just so
She will not
annoying anymore.
stop whining.
Oh my God.
She is just like,
you
I'm
blame her?
hypertensive. Oh my God. Listen, dude.
Do you blame her? No,
Dude,
that's
listen.
her crutch forever now.
Bro,
dude.
she is 130 pounds. Even if her blood pressure is a little high, you're good. All right, so let's back up here a little bit. Let's scroll back.
Hey, so let's hit a reality check.
Let's hit a reality check here. So, for the last year, she has vaped. Bro, she vapes harder than anybody I've ever seen. She will vape one of these vapes. I don't even know how many hits this is.
Those
I think
are like 25,000.
I think it's 20. Yeah, I was about to say I think it's 20. But either way, she would vape one of these in 6 days.
Damn.
6 days every week. She would get one a week. It would be like about 6 days.
She's bottoming those out, dude.
Bottoming them out.
Bro.
Yeah. So I've been telling her, I'm like, dude, you're like, that's not gonna be good for you. It's gonna raise your blood pressure. Like that. No wonder you're so stressed all the time. Your blood pressure's probably through the roof because nicotine is a
stimulant.
No, it's a constrictor.
Yeah.
It's a vasoconstrictor. So the more nicotine you do, the tighter your blood vessels are going to get, which raises your blood pressure.
Right.
So she goes to this thing, and she has hypertension. And I'm like, I told you. And she's like, no. Like, she immediately denied that it had anything to do with the vaping fucking ridiculously. That's a dog. I don't care. But vaping ridiculously for the last year. And she's like, nope, didn't have anything to do with the vape. She stopped vaping for 3 days after she started, and she did start taking medication. So it's probably more the medication than it is the stopping vaping.
It still helps.
It still helps. Passed her physical today. Went back to
What was
her
your blood pressure today?
externship. It was 120 over like 88 or something.
That's a lot better.
Yeah, 126
That's
over
a lot
88.
better, dude.
Yeah, dude, it was perfectly fine.
160 over 108 is
165 over 108, dude.
That's insane. Guys.
Yeah. The highest number she got on the
Check your
bottom
blood
was
pressure.
like the highest number she said she got on the bottom was like 113.
That's absurd.
It was like 148 over 113.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
Gotta take care of yourself, guys.
Yeah.
These vapes are killing.
So that's
I
what's been
quit
going
these
on.
for the most part, dude. I swear, I've like hit Riley's every so often, but I have been smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. Well,
I went back to acoustic smoking.
acoustic smoking? Yeah, dude. I like
How
acoustic.
God wanted
I
me
prefer
to
electric.
consume nicotine.
Yeah. I prefer electrified vaping processes. So
I posted the TikTok today about when we was talking about vapes, and like I mentioned that like the base for like nicotine juice, vape juice is the vegetable glycerin.
Yeah.
And, like we've been getting tons of comments about it. And people are just talking
really
shit. Yeah.
good deal.
Talking shit.
Vegetable glycerin. I never
It
knew.
is probably the most common base for most vape juices.
Yeah, I never knew that. Never knew that. But anyway, so what else is going on, man?
Oh, and something for you guys to look forward to here in the future. I have a pound of tannerite, and we have guns. So I want to blow something up soon, and that's
Oh
gonna
my
be a
gosh,
video.
dude, do a video.
That's going to be a video. So, something I actually had seen earlier. This is a little world news, but I don't know if you heard about it, but back in 2014, Chick-fil-A and Tyson Chicken Company, they like declared like no antibiotics ever, the NAE, for like all of their chicken.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like Chick-fil-A, they made like a promise to like the world that none of the food that like for Tyson, because Tyson is a supplier of Chick-fil-A chicken.
Yeah.
They both like promised to like no antibiotics ever. Well, here recently they had revoked that, and now they're switching from no antibiotics ever to no antibiotics used in everyday human medicine.
What does that mean?
It means inflation is getting so crazy high that they are switching to antibiotics that are not commonly used in human medicine today, because the whole reason they did no antibiotics ever is because it's better for the chicken. You know, it's better chicken.
Yeah.
It's better eating. But also because whenever you feed the antibiotics to the chickens, they grow immunity. The bacteria grows immunities to those antibiotics. And if they were used in like human medicine, the people who get infected with certain bacteria, they can't do much about it because they use those same antibiotics on chickens and they grow immunities to those.
No
so they
way.
stopped doing that back in 2014, or they pledged back in 2014 at least that they were going to stop doing it, no antibiotics. And they had like a thing, it was NAE, no antibiotics ever. And that was for Tyson and Chick-fil-A both. But now here recently they have switched it over to no antibiotics used in human medicine. So that way they can still use antibiotics in chicken to lower the cost of like having to keep chickens healthy. So they could just, have dirty chicken.
So they're just using things that are like supposed to be used for chickens as opposed to supposed to be used for
I wouldn't say necessarily used for chickens, but I'm sure that they are working around like designing antibiotics specifically for chickens in certain ways. So that way they don't get the bacteria to get immunities for the antibiotics that we use for everyday people.
Yeah.
So that way people can still eat chicken and not have to worry about, hey, this is going to kill me.
So if you use antibiotics in a food, right?
Yeah.
So is that if you eat things that have been using antibiotics, it gives whatever bacteria that the chicken comes in contact with immunity. But for some reason, that would hurt us. I just don't understand.
Well, it's the thing about evolution, dude. You adapt to everything. Everything adapts to everything. That is life, dude.
What? But I don't understand. Like if the thing you're eating,
it works
hold
for
on.
so long.
If the thing you're eating develops an immunity for something, and you're eating this thing, you wouldn't get some of the nutrients and some of the biological factors from this thing that would make you more immune to whatever that is.
Chickens are getting immune to these bacteria. The antibiotics is only helping them from getting sick from these bacteria. Bacteria can still exist.
So the bacteria themselves are developing an immunity to the antibiotic.
Yes.
Oh, that's a problem.
Well, it's a problem because that's the whole reason they started the no antibiotics. But it was more expensive to raise those chickens off of antibiotics because they had to take a bunch of different obstacles to keep their chickens healthy enough for them to produce a lot of chicken for a lot of restaurants and a lot of stores where they sell this Tyson chicken. You get it anywhere.
Yeah.
And so they're just running into a lot of issues because of superinflation across the entire world, dude. And it's just like... the economy is looking rough, dude, and they're trying everything they can to keep chicken as safe as possible for people to eat because Tyson supplies a lot of chicken, and Chick-fil-A be feeding people, bro.
Chick-fil-A, dude, it's the Lord's chicken.
It is the Lord's chicken.
Yeah.
It's delicious, but now it's a little bit not so holy anymore.
Well, you
But,
know.
and organic stuff obviously doesn't ever have antibiotics. It's like forbidden.
Yeah.
It's not organic.
Well, then it wouldn't be. I was about to say it wouldn't be organic.
And that's why it's super expensive. But it's hard to just even keep up with like trying to raise these chickens with no antibiotics ever. So they made it to no antibiotics.
Bro, the thing about
raising
medicine. Chickens though is it is so nasty.
It is the most disgusting.
Dude, they have these giant sheds in the middle of fields that are just there's like 18 sheds all beside each other, and each
like
shed,
a mile long.
each shed has thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of chickens, just with no room to walk, just walking over the dead bodies of their cousins and brothers and sisters, and they just are trying to fight for every piece of food that they can so they can get so big that they aren't able to walk over those dead bodies anymore. They just have to just sit there, and the more that they sit there, the worse that they get because they start to poop everywhere, and whenever they're pooping everywhere, then now they're getting nasty, and now it's just now
there's
these chickens,
bacteria.
now there's bacteria everywhere, and you know what? It's little Johnny's job to go in there on Tuesday and Thursday mornings and get all the dead ones, pick them up, and throw them in the compactor so we can feed them back to their brothers and sisters. Because that's just the way that chickens are made, dude.
That's the American way, dude. Poultry farming is insane.
I love chicken, but it is a terrible, terrible business. Seems like as far as morally, golly, dude, what a terrible life.
Yeah, you probably made a couple vegans with that statement.
Yeah, dude,
vegetarians at least.
Listen, I love meat. I'm never gonna stop eating chicken. Never gonna stop eating beef. Cow farming is pretty much the same thing, except for things that are a lot bigger. So, whenever things are bigger, apparently their lives mean more. That's just the way that things always matter. If you see a mouse, you want to kill it. If you see a moose, you take a picture of it.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's a fair observation.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. People like to weigh the importance of life on how big they are. Whenever it comes to animals, often, it's why people
eat them, though.
People care more about whales than they do about sardines.
But we still want to know what it tastes like.
Bro, I want to know what all of it tastes like.
Would you eat whale?
Yeah. There's not many things I wouldn't eat, man.
As far as meat goes.
As far as trying things, yeah, meat, creatures.
What about like bugs?
No.
No bugs?
No.
You wouldn't eat a scorpion?
No.
Even if it was dead?
I have no reason to.
Meat?
No, I have no reason to eat a bug.
Proteinous fibers?
I can get protein in like a powdery form that tastes like chocolate milk. You know what I'm saying?
Is that organic though?
I don't need to eat organic. I'm not a pussy. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah,
need
because
to eat
our
organic.
bodies are building the immunity to like all of this shit they're putting in our foods, right?
Yeah,
We're
dude.
just adapting, dude.
Yeah, we're adapting.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, dude. Why do you think
don't
I
stray away? Just adapt, guys.
Yeah, why do you think? Hey, listen. Why do you think I never get sick, dude? How long do you think it's been since I washed this hand?
I wash my hands every day, but aside from that fact, I hardly get sick.
Let's
ever.
ask. All right, okay. Let's ask this question. All right, so you go in the bathroom, you take a piss, you washing your hands
Not
at
if
the
I take a
house.
Piss, my dick's clean.
At the house. No, even if it's not clean. Like even if you've been like
it's clean.
you've been out sweating all day, digging a hole so you can make a fire
salt?
pit. Yeah,
ain't
there you
scared
go.
of salt. What the
yeah,
hell?
there you go. I like the way
Little
you
salt on the
think.
cock?
All right,
I ain't
see,
scared.
I feel the same way, dude. I feel like if you go down because
I ain't pissing on my hand. That's
this is
different.
another thing. Your boy, whenever he's at the house, your boy sits to pee, dog. It's so much more convenient to sit to pee.
That's a wild statement,
Dude, it is
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You will never catch me just sitting just to piss.
Cameron, it is so much more convenient to sit to piss. I can keep watching whatever video I was watching while I'm taking a piss.
Yeah, I can
I'm
do that
multitasking.
standing up.
I'm multitasking. Dude, listen, I don't know about you, but it takes two hands to wrangle what I got. So I have to just make sure I'm all hands
Dude, I can
go.
stand there
all hands on deck
Superman
over here.
posed with a phone in front of my face, and I do it often.
All hands on deck over
Oh,
here,
dude,
buddy.
we're drawers to the floors, and we are watching stupid shit on my phone while I piss.
All right, dude, listen.
No, I don't drawers to the floor.
So
That's
you
a
do,
false
so you don't
statement.
sit to pee ever. Like you're just always a stand to
If
pee
I
kind of guy.
shit and I have to piss,
No,
that's
dude,
the
I'm
only
saying
instance.
no. That doesn't count. That doesn't
Dude,
count. Obviously,
If
obviously,
I'm
if you're
super shitty wasted, yeah, because I'm not
I'm not
able to
stable.
stand.
Yeah, I'm not
like, 'cause
stable.
I'm pissing over everything. Then I have a good reason to really wash my hands because 75% of my urine went on my hands.
yeah.
I'm sitting to piss. That's
Okay.
an understatement.
So let's.
That's
all right.
just lazy.
Okay, this is what I was trying to say. Well, I was building something and you ruined it. But
No.
I sit to pee at the house, so I don't wash my hands whenever I'm at the house. If I pee, if I take a tinkle, I don't wash my hands because I sit to pee. I just drawers down. I'm on my phone the whole time. Drawers up. We're done.
So if you're holding your dick, do you still wash your hands?
It depends on whether I'm at home or if I'm in public.
If I okay.
If I'm in public, I do it for the respect of other people,
Yes.
just because I'm not going to be the guy who takes a piss and doesn't wash his hands, and then I'm touching everything in the office for the rest of the day.
Yeah, well,
not going to be that
That's
guy.
what I'm saying. Like I do a lot of hand-to-hand transactions at work.
Yeah,
so,
if I
like, I wash my hands every time I use the restroom.
Yeah.
If I'm taking a piss, I'm not washing my hands. My dick is clean. I can guarantee that. You can find out if you want to. Like,
You're saying at home or otherwise. Like,
Yeah,
if you're not at work. If I'm at work, every time I go in a bathroom, I'm washing my hands.
yeah, well, I mean, dude, just even touching the door just grosses me
Yeah,
out. You know?
it's gross
Like,
because there's
yeah.
other people that are just like, I wiped with my left hand.
No, I
And
wiped
they'll-
with the toilet seat is more what it seems
Yeah.
like these days, dude.
Yeah, so all right, I get that. So like, what if you're at the house and you take a number two? You
I
drop
shit?
if you drop a dookie, you wash your hands.
I mean, I forget, but I would like to remember.
Cameron.
I forget.
That's
I don't
not a good
always wash
answer.
my hands.
That's a bullshit answer. You don't wash your hands
I
after
do,
you shit.
Sometimes.
You don't wash your hands after you shit, dude.
Sometimes.
Okay, all right, I'll take it. What? Give me a percentage. What do you think the percentage? is?
It's very low. It's probably like 15-20%.
No way, dude.
Yeah,
All right, mine's probably like 3. All right, percent.
What?
At the house, if I'm at the house, dude, bro. If I know I'm good, like the only time I ever wash my hands is because I use wipes. Number one,
I do too.
I use wipes. Number one,
If
so
you're
that's
not
why I
using
don't.
wipes, you just
Dude, if you're not
retarded.
using wipes, dude, there's a problem. You go in with the TP to start, and then you finish with the wipe, dude. It's over. It's over.
it's clean.
saucy.
Saucy,
Even
dude.
finish up with a TP at the end, maybe.
Yeah, dry.
That way
up
you
a
dry
little bit.
up, clean up a little bit.
Dry up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? Can't have a wet carpet down there. You know.
No, dude, no, because the wet carpet will start to
Slick
stink.
ass
It'll
cheeks,
start to
dude.
stink. So yeah, dude. But anyway, so we got a little personal there. That was nice.
It's all right.
It's all
we
right.
got to touch base every now and again.
Every now and then. Well, anyway, all right. I'm ready to rock out of here. Cam, glad you come over. I know I'll be working the rest of the week. I wish I could have hit you up maybe tomorrow or something, but I just don't have the time. So
I understand.
I got to work night shift, so I got to stay up all night tonight.
Yeah, so it's what, like you'll go in at like 6 and come out at like 5 or something.
6. I'll go in it. I'll be at work at like 5:20, and then I'll be leaving work at like 6:20.
What do you? All right, we'll have to talk about that in a second. But
yeah, we can't talk about that right now.
yeah.
Anyway, but I'm glad you come over. Guys, look forward to this stuff. Hold us accountable. If you're really interested in watching us do our thing and hearing us talk about things, I'm going to be hitting a lot of UFC, a lot of sports. On Tuesday, it'll be a lot of personal issues, a lot of political issues. Thursday will be looking forward into the sports, like make my predictions for the games, fights, all that good stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. Look forward to Cam stuff.
Absolutely. I got a lot of nerdy stuff coming up, dude. And I know there's a whole bunch of people out there who looks really forward to just getting another opinion on things, because we all love other people's opinions, don't we?
I love it, man. That's what I do in my free time. I'm listening to other people's opinions, because I feel like that's what gives you a developed opinion yourself.
Right.
If you get an opinion and different points from everybody around you, you can pick and choose the things you like and you want to implement in your own life.
Find your own truth.
Exactly. And hopefully we can maybe help somebody pass the time, find their own truth, whatever you like to find, or whatever you're trying to find out of something like this. I hope we can help you try to find that.
Or get involved.
Yeah, or maybe even help you try to find something that you didn't know you were looking for. Just like a little laugh, a little different ideology. Maybe we can help out, and I love doing this, man. I'm having a good time. But
anything to make life better.
Exactly. Well, Cam, I love you, dog. Let's get to work, dude.
Absolutely.
All right, eat up with it. Like, subscribe, hit the notification. Love you, dog.
Love you guys, and love you.